boss attack, like basically when I get stuck in like a boss battle kind of thing. And it's almost like triggering. I fully understand how like other people like experience that shit. I kind of almost want to take a couple of books to make her happy. Okay, that's all that stuff. I'm also looking for fuel. A ratchet wrench wouldn't be too bad. I have one at home. Leaving some tools just casually out in the world isn't the worst thing. I want to have a look at these cars because I want to know if they've got fuel. No fuel on that one. I could take the engine parts. I also should maybe leave the keys in the ignition here. Hang on. Can I get in the car? Look at it like, look at it like a Souls-like. There we go. Leave that in the... Wait, is something locked? Hold on. Yeah, unlock the door locks. There we go. Okay, weird. Oh, yeah, Shelly plays a lot of, like, Souls-like stuff. It's a lot of, like, jumping and rolling. Or pew-pews. What's in... That's a pretty good quality car, actually. I am pretty sure I need a hood in mine, actually. Hold on. I have no mechanic skills, I believe. So, yeah, I could do a hood in a pretty better condition. I could also do some engine parts. Have I got the wrench on me? I got the wrench on me. Okay. Tell you what. Because this one's a pretty good car. But I'm not exactly going to take this somewhere. It's also got no fuel in it. It's a reasonably good car. Can I probably need a higher level for that. Hold on. Where's the thing that I've got to do for this to take it? Okay, there's uninstall parts. Uninstall. I must need a higher level of skill for that. I need car keys required. We don't need car keys to get into a car. We just need to... Actually, hold on. Yeah, no. Not the driver's side. I'll do it to the passenger side. Get my bat out. We're not doing this shit again. I want to... Hold on. I might have to do it from the fucking... I can't remember shit. I can't remember how to do my smash windows. I'm pretty sure I can just walk up to it and smack it, and I'm pretty sure it does the thing, but my brain just isn't doing it today. There we go. Okay, window is now successfully smashed. Jumping and rolling game. It's one of the best descriptions heard for those. It's basically what it is. If it's not that, like, I don't know then. I don't know how to, like, describe it. How you doing, Apricoto? I understand that, like, oh, man. Never mind. My brain's just crapped out. I have had sleep, but I missed a day during the week. See, this is the tissues. This is what I'm talking about. I keep finding tissues in wads. I don't pick up the fucking tissue wads, right? This is why we don't have them. I don't think I have a candle at home, though. I'll take that. I assume that could be useful in different things. Lug wrench shouldn't be what I need for this, but that's fine. Okay, so I've definitely checked out this car. I don't know how did it fare after those nuggets. Actually went pretty well. So I was talking about this on Monday. Hold on. What I need for this? I need mechanics level 5 for engine stuff. Okay. That's fine. And I can't repair this. Ratchet, wrench, or level 3. Okay. I literally don't fucking remember what I've got to do. I think it's like removing lights and shit does electrical. Let's see what I can uninstall. Sorry, my brain is just like, bah, today. Hold on, let's see if my coffee's still hot. It is not. Yeah, anyway. I was okay for like a good few hours. I was fine. I made the mistake though, like partway through editing, I decided to eat the yogurt that had been sitting out on the desk for like 3 hours, and it was like room temperature and was kind of off. So that was not great. And then, hold on, I gotta just pull these apart. They're too heavy for me. And then, so I wasn't like feeling great from the yogurt, but then I went for a shower, and this is where I really fucked up. So while I was having the shower, I had it on like reasonably hot water, and it was like making my stomach distend and like stretch and swell and shit. It was so painful. By like near the end of my shower, I was like not really super with it. I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing at that point. And I just turned the water over to cold because that's what I do before I like get out. And it hit my stomach, and immediately everything like cramped up inconsistently throughout like my stomach, intestines, all that sort of stuff. And I think that caused me to throw up is either the yogurt or the shower, but I really think it was mostly the shower that like caused me to throw up. After that, I was fine. Like if it exited my body, because like I didn't lose it all. I just lost like whatever was closest to top, which is probably too much information for people, but fucking deal with it for a hot second. But yeah, if it exited my body at any point in time, I didn't feel it, so it wasn't that bad. But I do think if I hadn't have eaten the yogurt, and if I hadn't have changed the temperature suddenly in the shower, I probably wouldn't have had a problem at all. I probably would have been just fine. But yeah, unfortunately, I did the thing. And yeah, I didn't realize that that's kind of like what people refer to as like, you know, you can get like stomach cramps and crap. Like, you know how people say, oh, you know, the old myth thing, like, don't go swimming after eating and stuff like that because your stomach will cramp up and you'll drown and stuff. I think that's actually what people are trying to refer to with that, is if you have something that's too hot or too cold and you get into water that's too contrasting of a temperature, you may actually experience like some kind of cramping, muscular cramping, and it will cause you to like be sort of incapacitated for a minute or whatever. I think that's actually a legitimate thing from my experience, because before that I didn't even know that like a stomach can do that. I should probably get rid of all these dead rabbits. Probably not going to take them home. I also forgot to check if this got fuel. When in doubt, don't die. It was interesting though, because like I've got Crohn's disease, right? So my intestines do some really interesting weird shit on their own, right? And I haven't really experienced them trying to stretch away from the contents of something inside themselves before. That's what it felt like. That's the best way to kind of describe how like the hot part of the shower sort of felt. Is it just kind of felt like my whole, like the tube of the stomach itself was kind of like stretching away from the contents inside of it, kind of thing, as much as it physically could. That hurt a lot. But everything else was fine. That's the thing that like gets me so much, is like the actual like rest of the thing wasn't an issue. I also realized I just dropped keys on the ground that are not mine, but will probably make me stop in the future because they'll be car keys. I do remember how to mechanic though. I'm supposed to take out batteries and something else, so I'll take out the battery of this one. I have to go. Have a great day. Yeah, no worries. Also, please don't call me April. I'm not April. I'm acrylic. Don't shorten it. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Let me grab that battery out. Like, you guys may notice that that's one of the, like, blocked words in here. But obviously, I can't block that because that's my stupid, like, emote prefix thing that I can't, like, get rid of. All you guys can't use my emotes in my chat. Which I've done before. And it's been a very interesting time. I wonder if I'd get mechanic from deflating a tire. Like, this one's mostly deflated. Let me see. Do I get skills from... Where is my mechanics? I have the tiniest fucking blip of mechanic. I also need to feed her and she's getting cold again. She's probably gonna get sick again. Like, I've got a lot of food, but I don't want to keep wasting all the food. You know? But yeah, I don't know. The rest of like the weekend and stuff after it was pretty good. I made some jam and did that mechanics? No. Okay, so deflating tires won't do the thing. Can I take out other stuff that can get me some skills? I guess it's just battery uninstalls for the moment. Okay, here's a legitimate question for you guys. But with the cars, is there anything else that I can be doing? Because I can't remember at the moment what it was that I was doing as a low-level mechanic that helps me to get more mechanic skills. I don't think taking out the lights, I thought that was electrical, but it could be mechanic stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I can take doors off and shit. But, yeah, I made some jam. I also made some pikelets from scratch. The old recipe that I thought I'd lost. So that was really nice. They were good. They were good. I've got photos of those in Discord and on Instagram and crap. If you guys want to see what those were. I actually used the jam like proper jam this morning with like on toast with bread and shit. But like I haven't been using it that way. Whenever I make mulberry jam, I normally just, I've either been like putting a spoon in and eating that, like a spoonful of it, walking off with the spoon, or I've been like putting it on like already sweet or savory things, you know? So yeah, I haven't exactly been jamming it properly. In 41, you could take off wheels and doors and reattach them. This is 42. Yeah, she's sick again. 42, I know I can take out batteries, and I was able to remove tires, but I think I've got to have the tire lifting thing with me. Whatever the fuck it is, you know, the I swear I can't recollect words at all tonight. This is actually really bad. Normally I have like some ability to remember shit, but when I'm tired, yeah, the jack, thank you. I'm like, there's a fucking word for it. I don't know what it is. But yeah, no, whenever I get tired, my ability to like remember stuff goes down like a lot. In this case, like I've slept today, but I am still tired because there was a day that I missed like sleeping and shit, but my ability to recall information is so bad. It's funny. Alright, so she's sick again. I don't super want to waste the food. I actually don't know if eating like a mixed bag of rotted food would solve her issue. Let's get your ass back in the car. Let's get your baseball bat back out. We'll have to fix up the car later. Yeah, chuck that on. Let's get the car on. They'll warm you straight back up. Let's actually put that on a lot hotter. Whoops, not like that. Turn it back on. Alright, so we'll get you warm. We can sit here and dismantle a radio. We'll get you some food. Unfortunately, it's morning again. She's ridiculously tired. I want to go back down to the shop, but she is sneezing a lot. These... I'm going to hop outside for just a second. Not the flashlight. I don't want to drop that. Drop all that shit. Okay. Now, jump back in the car. We'll go down the road. Unfortunately, because I dropped the keys there on the ground, I may be inclined to come back and pick those up. There's a baseball bat there. That would be mine. Let me quickly go grab that. That'd be where my corpse died. Oh yeah, there's my other corpses. Man, you really can't see in the fog. Hey, I could not see them. It's interesting though. Back inside. Swap you back over. We should still have the heat on. Yep. Just gotta get you warm. I gotta get her warm enough, and I turned in here really badly. Whoops, I wasn't looking. I turned in here and got stuck with a tree and a rock in the fog, and I couldn't see the zombies, and that's kind of how I died there. This isn't a great spot either, but I kind of want to park down like here next to this if I can. Because I could probably work on that. That also looks like another standalone building. I don't know if there'd be anything useful in there, but she's still too cold. I don't know. Here's another question. Can the zombies hear you coughing inside the car with like everything closed? Because I feel like they could definitely hear me when I was like in the building. So yeah, I don't know. Might eat the sunflower seeds. Hey, Froggy. Welcome in. They should, yes? Okay, so they should be able to hear me. So if there are zombies around, I'll probably get dead from just sitting here, like, coughing nonstop. I want to kind of, like, give her some food. There's this restaurant here I wanted to go into initially, and I just got to make sure I don't have any additional shit that I don't want to be carrying. Like, I don't really want the wrench on me. I'm going to keep that in the backpack with the cans. So I have got like proper food, but I don't want to use up... Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta turn it all off. Turn that all off. Yeah, I definitely don't want to... I don't want to be like attracting the zombies over here. I don't really want to break a window. Is there another way around this? I don't see a back door. I don't think I can climb in these. I'm pretty sure we worked out this is not something I could climb into. I don't want to break this. Can I take it off the door? Open door? No. Hold on. Okay, that's not quite what I wanted to do. I might not be able to get into the diner if that's the case. Let's have a quick look at this car next to us. Yeah, I don't really want to leave her outside. I don't want to leave her in the fog. I don't want to leave her in the cold. This is the second time we got... Well, this is the third time we've been sick. Should be back room. That's what I kind of thought too. I also forgot to get the fuel off that other car too. That's fine. I'll go for a quick run around. The run should warm her up if she doesn't trip on anything. As long as I don't accidentally wake up any zombies. Oh no. There's a gated area back here. Alright, hold on. I don't have to climb that fence if I don't need to. One of these days I'm going to open one of those and find out what's inside of it. I assume nothing useful. Okay. I like that this isn't closed. I could have just brought the car here. Was that shaking? I don't know if that was shaking beforehand. Crap. It's all fucking locked up. I feel like this place has to have some good shit, you know? Maybe. It's probably not. It's completely sealed. God damn it. Alright. Can I get into this one? Because this was the car I was eyeing up. I was looking at this before I got killed. I couldn't see into the fog and a group of like 4 or 5 walked up on me. There's no fuel. It's a pretty nice looking car. Smash window, clean up glass, jump in. Yeah, I don't know with these windows. Because, I'll do it in the corner one. Whenever I've got this kind of window, it never lets me inside. So, remove all the broken glass. Give me some Zomboid, but I never make it fire. I always get distracted by the mod page. Yeah, so I'm not playing with any mods, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm mostly a vanilla gamer for almost everything. So, the best part about that for this is that, like, I'm kind of getting, like, a hang of how to just play Zomboid as is, you know, as it was, like, made and shit. And, yeah, I've gotten to maybe 24 days. It's the best kind of so far. And I think last week, I think we got like, last fortnight, we got about 14 days with that person. I was sick for 11 of them. And I finally figured out how to resolve that, but she's sick again. What is this? Sunstar Motel. Located in Central Madure. Full air conditioning and color TV. I haven't actually read all the extra stuff on this before. I don't normally read it. Okay, yeah, no, I know what that is. Been there before. We haven't gone inside. Much respect for that. Yeah, no, my partner plays with, wants to play with the journaling thing. I haven't personally wanted to add it. I understand, like, from his perspective and stuff that, like, he's working days all the time and stuff like that, so he wants to come home and enjoy the game and kind of, like, get the hang of it without, like, dying non-stop when he does, like, actually, like, jump in and play and stuff. So I totally get that. But, like, I'm kind of getting the gist of, like, the dying and losing all my skills and the difficulty of, like, the next round. And because I'm fully randomizing my person, too. So when I get, the skills and shit like that, I've been trying to get skills or traits or whatever that I haven't had before. So I'm just randomizing it. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to zoom out. I'm randomizing it until I get a 0 and I don't have to change anything. And then, I don't choose, like, whatever her job is or anything like that. I just have, like, a preformed body. That's it. And then off we go again. If it's traits that, like, I've had recently, I try to, like, re-randomize it. If it's traits that I've had that were fucking awful, I re-randomize it until we get, like, another one come up with 0. And then, yeah. Like this one, I got, like, first go. I haven't had low thirst for probably either before or a long time. Adrenaline junkie, I don't know if we've had. Former scout. Hiker we've had a while ago. And if we had unfit, it was some time ago. So, yeah. I might need a torch in here, actually. So welcome in, Desperado and Joe. How long has this character survived for? This one's at, what, a day and so many hours. I only just started this one, the start of stream tonight. So, like, yeah, my other character was down here. I wanted to come into this diner and it was all foggy and I couldn't really see. And I was like, I think she had an injured arm. And yeah, I just decided, I'm like, I gotta stop and see what's in here. And I had more than 2 zombies come out of the fog, and I wasn't really ready to take on like 4 at once. And I got definitely bitten. And I kind of like drove off to try to get the car at least away from the group. And yeah, I had to spawn into town because unfortunately with winter, a lot of the places that I've spawned up in my town are completely empty. Because, like, I've done a lot of looting. Like, my base is up over here. And I've also lost a lot of the shit that I have looted from this town, too. Because when the generators didn't update, I lost, like, most of my stuff. So, yeah, my car was, like, down here somewhere. It's about here. And when I spawned in tonight, I spawned in, like, over here somewhere. Which isn't too bad. I hadn't been into this corner yet, so that was nice. But I've got a couple of magazines I've read. Magazines. I've gone up here before. I accidentally set myself on fire over here when I made my first campfire. That was great. Yeah. So, like, running back to my corpse because it's, like, midwinter has been difficult. Just because, yeah, she will just keep getting sick and then, like, announcing herself and stuff. My last person also had, like, conspicuous as well, so she just, like, announced her presence everywhere she was. Made it very hard. I should also open up one of the doors. Where she got minor pain? From what? Oh, the exercise. I'm also trying to make my person do exercise and shit. Because I've had at least a couple where we get into high weight and I don't make her exercise. I just keep giving her more and more sweets and shit. And yeah, she eventually gets to the point where she doesn't stop requesting food. And that has, like, emptied out basically our food stores on top of what we already lost. I don't know where you're going there. On top of what we've already lost with, like, one of the updates. Not great. can you fill up your water bottle? Randomized is really brave. Let's go with firefighter. I'm lazy. Now, see, I have, I want to kind of experience the different types of characters and stuff because I'm very much in like the same kind of boat. If it's up to me, I will probably pick the same person over and over again and never change. So I kind of figured the best way to kind of like force myself to try the different characters was just to randomize it and then like see how I go with it kind of thing. We should have food. We need a stick of butter. If that does her good. If it comes up with green, I'm just putting it to sleep. It made her sad. Fantastic. You can drink that. We'll do some more exercise later. I'm trying to get you to... There we go. Alright, when you're done with that, turn the car off, maybe? As soon as you... There we go. Okay, turn the car off, get your ass to sleep. Let's get rid of this cold. Hopefully. Short-sighted plus deaf would be quite the role. I've had deaf before. Deaf, I can hear shit moving around outside. Deaf was hard, because I got deaf early on playing Zomboid. That did not resolve her cold. Yeah, so I went straight into like a house that was, you know, alarmed. So that was unideal. And then one of my last players, one of my like 13 or something, was nearsighted. I've also had like hard of hearing. We had one that was also hard of hearing, and I didn't hear that I left all the cars running all the time. And yeah, as a like direct result of that, I had like 5 cars that were mostly full. Get out of the fucking car. Or no, get back in, turn the fucking car off. Hold on, this guy's walking over here. Can just mow you down a little bit. I don't know if that's going to get it with the back thing. I might get stuck up in here with that tree. Yeah, those trees. It's fine. Let's try to... Alright, I'm going to have an issue with the zombies down over here. I don't think I can cut down the trees at the back of this. There we go. Kind of turning the way I sort of want. Ish. No. I know. It's kind of doing what I want at the back. It kind of moved forwards a little bit. What I kind of want to do is just beat the shit out of him. It's kind of working. I'm slowly like mowing this guy down. It's not doing my trailer a service, I'll tell you that much. I don't know where I am in the car relative to this guy. Also, why not headlights? Boop. Okay, now he's dead. There must be another zombie on the other side. I can't hear. There you are. Mate, you're in my way. All of yous are in my way. My bonnet is not in good enough condition for this. I was gonna chill down here, but fuck